Well, welcome to today's webinar Wednesday on Eaton Pow-R-Xpress. We're excelling with light commercial through stock. Your cameras and microphones are turned off to keep things running smoothly. Please post any questions in the chat and we will answer them throughout. The training will be recorded and posted online for future viewing. I will now turn things over to Jake Braddock with Eaton Corporation, who will be our host today. Jake?
Awesome. Thank you, John. Good, I guess, afternoon, everyone. Thanks for hopping on here. As John stated, my name is Jake Braddock. I am a sales engineer with Eaton. Been with the company about 5 years and working as a sales engineer here in the Pittsburgh market for about 3. So today we're going to just, discuss our Pow-R-Xpress program. Keep it somewhat short, go through what the program is, a couple highlights of it. And then, any questions we have, we can, John will keep an eye on the chat for me and we can tackle afterwards. I have also on with me is Kevin Hanlon from Eaton, just as some extra support, help answer any questions. So with that being said, we'll get through. So Pow-R-Xpress, excelling with light commercial through stock. So what is Pow-R-Xpress? So Pow-R-Xpress is Eaton's enhanced stocking program focused on supporting light commercial projects and small jobs through the distributor stock. So in today's day and age, supply chain is a real issue, as I'm sure you guys all know. It takes, 30, 40, 50 weeks plus to get a panel, a switchboard, whatever it is. So I think the key to really win the market, to win over customers and to complete jobs in a successful, timely manner really hinges on the ability of our distributors to have stock available and to be able to get things same day or immediately. And so this Pow-R-Xpress program really was designed to help, align with our distributors and really support them in that sector of the market and just really give them the opportunity to have, panel boards, disconnects, transformers, available same day in stock to really help their customers, contractors, and customers and what have you to be able to successfully complete projects, even with, it was really started years ago before the current supply chain struggles, but I think the current supply chain struggles just really highlight how important this program is. So I've highlighted here on this page, panel boards, safety switches, transformers. Now this program also encompasses some 3-phase load centers, as well as some enclosed control, which we don't get into as much. Load centers we do. I'm just trying to focus more here, though, on the commercial side of things, which is why I'm really highlighting. I think, small commercial jobs, the 3 biggest parts of that are transformers, disconnects, and panels. So those are really just the 3 products we're looking to highlight here. So we'll kind of dive into each one of these individually, go over quickly, what they are, what Schaedler Yesco has available in stock, and just see how we can, help support your projects. So transformers, I think everyone just about knows what a transformer is. So when I say typically here, I'm specifically referring to what we typically have in stock, what Schaedler Yesco typically has in stock. So probably the most common voltage you guys seen, 480 to 208, 120. And our transformers can be reverse fed, so that can be used as a step up or step down transformer. And then Schaedler actually stocks all transformers between 15 and 150 kVA, so quite a wide range. Just about any small commercial project that you're working on, you're going to need a transformer or multiple transformers, and there's a very good chance that Schaedler has those in stock. So again, typical voltage range is 480 to 208, 120, step up or step down with a kVA rating of 15 to 150, all on Schaedler shelves. Some other features, we can have single or 3-phase. Now these units are similar to what the photo you see here is a ventilated transformer, which are standard NEMA 2. We can make them NEMA 3 with some weather shield kits, which are also easily accessible. Another product typically you see in this program that Schaedler has in stock are disconnects. And typical rating for disconnects, 240 or 600 volt, both your general and heavy duty. And then Schaedler actually stocks a wide variety of amp ranges from 30 amps all the way up to 400 amps. And these can be either fused or non-fused, with or without a neutral, NEMA 1 or NEMA 3R. Again, if you're small commercial projects, Schaedler's just going to have about any disconnect that you would need readily available on their shelves. And then so I would say the most important piece of this is the panel boards. So how we handle this, and I have another slide showing you basically how we would build these panels, but these are actually unassembled panel boards that Shaler will have in stock on their shelves, and depending on the job and application, they can then piece together the parts so you can build whatever panel you need same day from their stock. So these voltage ratings, we'll go through here, the various specs. Your voltage ratings, you're looking at single or three phase, 122/40 for single phase, 122/08, or 480/277. Amperage ratings, you're looking at 100, 225, 400, all the way up to 600 amp panel board. So again, quite a good range, especially your light commercial projects. These are typically the ranges you're going to see. And these are both main lug or main circuit breaker configurations. And other features, we have circuit availability 18 to 60 circuits. Our 60 circuits are fairly new. And we can get 10 KIC all the way up to now 65 KIC at 122/8. Again, that's also new to the program, 65 KIC. So that will be on Shaler's shelves soon. And then with those, you can get sub-feed breakers, through-feed lug kits, and then we have bolt-on branches, 10 and 22 KIC, including ground fault breakers, 15 amp all the way up to 100 amp. And so how this typically would work for a panel, again, this is probably the most important piece of the Pow-R-Xpress program, is Shaler would have the box itself, the trim itself, the interior itself, all as separate components on their shelves, and they have various main breaker and main lug kits available, as well as various branch breakers. So depending on what panel you actually need, they can pull all those various components straight off of their shelves and supply them to you, and you can just put it all together, and then you have the panel you need in the field same day. And so here I know, probably hard to see some of this, but basically these are the different catalog numbers that Shaler can get in stock and how they would build your panel. So for instance, if you're looking for a 225 amp aluminum panel main breaker with, let's just say, 10 single pole 20 amp breakers, right? So what would happen is Shaler would have, this is the aluminum interior right here. So they would have this interior in stock. It's 42 circuits, 225 amps, three phase. And then this is the tub for it, and then this is the trim for it. And then we also actually have a NEMA 3R tub available too. But all of these components right here, Shaler would have on their shelves as separate components, both the interior, the box, and the trim. Then from there, they say, okay, they need a 225 amp main breaker. So depending on the KIC rating, you see we have 35 or 65 and different incoming lug sizes on these mains. They would pick, let's say you need a 65K that can, you can bring in a 4/0 wire for. So they could pull this specific breaker right here for you. And then there's your single pole 20 amps, pull 10 of those for you. And then right there, right off their shelves, you have your complete panel. And then with that, we can add, sub feed lug kits. We have more ground kits, service entrance kits. If it's a service entrance panel, we can build that, and then sub feed breakers too. So realistically, right off of Shaler's shelf, you can build your complete panel you need. And then, depending on what the rest of the job is, then they can pull your transformers, your disconnects. And so, a typical job where, in today's market, you may wait 2 to 4 weeks for a disconnect and transformer, and a panel anywhere from 10 weeks to 52 weeks, depending on what it encompasses. You can instead reach out to Shaler, show them what you need, and they can pull everything directly from their stock same day. So this program, again, it was really designed just to help small commercial projects. Now, I keep saying small commercial projects. And I mean that more as in actual, power needed for the project, right? I mean, I know Steve and John at Shaler have helped some customers, projects with 20, 30, 40 panels and disconnects, they're able to all pull from their shelf. So it's not necessarily size as far as amount of gear goes, but size as far as amount of power needed. Because again, we tap out at 600 amps for this program. But again, it's really a great resource, especially in today's market. You can get everything you need for a job same day. Shaler, the great thing about working with them is they have so many resources, so many different branches. So say you're in Pittsburgh and they happen to not have the interior you need there, but they have it in Newcastle or Youngstown. they could pull it, have it on a truck, and you can have it the next day or two. So overall, just an absolutely great program. And I keep emphasizing, especially in today's market with all of our supply chain struggles. This is a great opportunity, great resource to have. And I highly recommend anytime you're looking at a project, especially if it's something you need to turn around quickly, reach out to Shadler, see if they can build it from their stock. That there's a good chance they can, and then you don't have to worry about, is my panel going to come in? Is it going to be delayed? Am I going to get hit with liquidated damages? You have the comfort at knowing that everything you need they have in stock on their shelves. You can get it the same day, and you're good to go. So. And then here's just a resource, and we can send this out after. So eaton.com/PRX is the official website for the Pow-R-Xpress program. This right here just brings you to our reference guide, and I can send that link out also if needed. So again, just some more place for some more resources, more information. Your local Shadler Eaton sales rep is going to be very versed on this. If needed, they can answer any questions if you want to do some research on your own. Again, eaton.com/PRX. So thank you. That's all I had on the program itself, John. I'll pass it off to you. Not sure if any questions arose during that.
I haven't seen any questions at the moment. We're now open for questions if anyone would like to jump in and ask. Okay, well, thank you for attending today. If you'd like more information on this topic or have additional questions, please reach out to your sales rep, or you can email us at info@sydist.com. That's info@sydist.com. Thank you. Have a great rest of your day.